Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Summer is here. It's been a little gloomy, lots of rainy, windy days in Alaska, but it's still summer. There are a few first aid items that you need to make sure that you have for your summer outings. We usually have a well-stocked first aid kit, but there are certain items that you want to make sure that you add to your first aid kit when summertime comes. The first item is sunscreen. Put it on before you go out. You can even find some that are just sprays that they're easier to put on, especially if you're trying to hold on to a kid. You can grab a hold and spray them all over way easier than you can rub it all over them. A first aid item that I got last year that I've really enjoyed is this powdered sunscreen, because you know, when you're out and you need to put something on your face, I don't want to get it all over into my eyes and such. And so this is nice because it has a little brush and you can just open it up and dab the sunscreen all over your face. You can even put it across your hands or your neck. It's simple to get it on, and I found that it's effective. It's not the only sunscreen I use, but it's really handy, and then it's something that's easy and I don't mind using every day. This one's by Derma E Essentials. I even ordered it on Amazon, so I'll put a link to it in case it's something you're interested in to make sure that you're using your sunscreen regularly. Summertime is also insect biting time. Get some insect repellents. The best ones include usually DEET, but you need to be careful about if you apply them on your skin. Make sure you don't get them in your eyes. Wash them off before you go to bed. You can also find some that are more organic, more child-friendly, depending on the veracity of the insects where you are. Another item that I like to use on a regular basis are the mosquito repellent bracelets. In fact, I've got one on now because I have a few mosquito bites already. They usually include citronella, which is something that it's not that the insects don't like it, it's that the aroma of the citronella is strong. So the insects can't smell you over the citronella, so it's sort of a way of camouflaging yourself. Another tip about insect repellent is spray it onto your clothing rather onto your skin and cover up with just a light layer, which not only can protect you from the sun, but also from the biting insects. Insect repellent towelettes are also handy to toss into your purse or your bag. Things still happen. Have some aloe vera for sunburn, and it can also relieve some of the insect bites. My favorite go-to insect bite is the after bite stick. You just open the top. It has an ammonia smelling liquid, and you just can dab it right on wherever the bite is. And these actually work. I've had some terrible insect bites and reactions, and the afterbite stick has really saved the day. An easy remedy for insect bites and stings is baking soda. You can fill up a little container with some baking soda, make a little paste, and dab it on if you have a sting or a bite. Meat tenderizer is also great for things like bee stings. Scrape off the stinger, mix up a paste of meat tenderizer with a little bit of water, and apply it to the sting, and it can help relieve and soothe it. Cigarettes, yes, you can tear one open, make a little paste with the actual tobacco, and that can soothe a bite and a sting as well. Check over your ointments, make sure you have a fresh supply. You'll want some hydrocortisone, maybe some Benadryl type itch relieving ointments, some antibiotic ointment. Check over the ones that you normally use, make sure that you have a fresh supply. You can even pick up little tiny ones at places like the Dollar Tree that go nicely into your traveling kit. If you take any kind of medication, have a supply with you in your first aid kit, especially if you're going out for the day or on vacation. Have extra supplies of your prescription medication in with your first aid supplies so that you'll always have some. You can also add some over-the-counter medications into your first aid supplies. Fever reducers, pain relievers, antacids, Pepto-Bismol. Whatever the medications and remedies that you rely on, have some of those in your first aid supplies. If you've ever gotten sunscreen in your eyes, have some eye drops with your first aid supplies. Summer also means dehydration. Make sure you carry plenty of water with you, and into your first aid supplies you can even put a few of the aqua tabs. These are water purification tablets. So even if you're at a lake or you're out somewhere where you're not sure if the water is safe to drink, you can add these into any water that you collected, and you can purify that water so you can still remain hydrated. Pick up a few simple tool sets, even at Dollar Tree. An eyeglass repair kit, which also includes a little magnifying glass in case you need to inspect for a tick. You can get nail and manicure sets, which gives you some nail clippers, a pair of tweezers. You might need the tweezers for some splinters, stickers, bee stings, and even removing a tick. These are my recommendations for items you will want to include in your summer first aid supplies. So look over the things that you have, think creatively. You probably have a lot of these things around the house, so you just need to gather them up, put them in a container together, and then you're ready for any emergency. We want to enjoy every moment that we have, but there are going to be hiccups along the way. There's going to be challenges. People get hurt. And so if we have the supplies we need, we can quickly solve the problem and get back to enjoying every day. Leave it in the comments below. What are some items that you would include in your first aid supplies that are specific to it's summertime and we want to enjoy ourselves as much as possible while staying safe? I hope you'll like my video, share it with someone else you think might find it useful, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.